This one smells like the cow got into an onion patch. Yes.
Oh, but I'll be alright. It's show and tell time. Or is it mail time? I don't know, something's about to happen, and you're about to see it. Fair's coming up. Which means the first pumpkin is going to be picked this week. The problem with the fair is they had a house scale last year. A house scale. So my pumpkin weighed 350. House scale doesn't really help. This year I'm gonna be right around twice that. So a house scale really doesn't help this year. If I can't get an official weight on it any other way, I have a backup plan. It's not even the backup, this is how I'm gonna do it. I bought a digital hanging crane scale. 2,000 pound capacity, $121. It's more than I would like to pay, but when you consider the grand scheme of things and how much a pallet scale or something of that nature is, you can't beat this. It's kind of heavy, which is good, right? Look at that baby. It's nice. And it also comes with a remote. I'm not sure why. And batteries. Score. Did not expect that. Alright, we're gonna do this together. Oh, that's bright. What's it saying? 1,000. Look at that! That's in kilograms. Unit hold. No. Pounds. Boom. Okay. Don't hold. Here it is. Seems like I'm pulling harder than that, but okay. I'm jazzed. It's gonna work. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna do this now. Not right now, it's dark outside. But sometime very soon, we're gonna do this. A couple more days and fair pumpkin gets picked. We're gonna weigh it with this so that I can go to the fair and say it weighs 600 pounds instead of last year when I say it measures 350. And I gotta explain all that, you know? And just have the number. 650, 600. It's pick a pumpkin day. Sorry, there's wind. Getting prepared. You can see the baby out there. Since I've actually got it uncovered, it looks pretty big. I mean, the measurements are the measurements. It's not gonna vary too far from that, but this thing looks bigger than I thought. So I bought some straps. I got them, they're only 1,300 pound capacity, but I have 4 of them. And that's doubled up. So that's way more than enough. I wish I could grow a pumpkin that big. Got some rope that I bought last year. It's only 400 pound test. So we'll see how that works. I'm not real sure what the force is on that rope around there. I guess if this doesn't work, I've got other straps I can use. Just might take some doing. And you can see the skid out there. I gotta boom over this plant. And I did the measurements. I've got 80 inches. 80 inches of boom from the tires to the boom. This is about 100 here, so I'm gonna lose a couple of the vines. Which I was trying not to because I have some small pumpkins out here that I'd like to keep because I think they could still get to a couple 100 pounds, but it's probably not going to happen. So we're just going to whack some off right now, just so that I'm prepared. I'd rather cut them off than drive over them. And then there were 3. Fair is done. Well, it's not done, but the competition part of the fair is done. Again, I was the only person to bring one, so by default I won. Let's look at the pumpkins real quick. This baby is 50 something days old, probably 55, 56. Taping right close to 800 pounds. Pretty good shape. Thumps light. I say it thumps light, it is better than it was. I think it's putting it on and starting to get cantalouped. The base of the pumpkin right now is 3 feet wide by 4 feet long, which is a positive. It's just real lumpy and bumpy like the nose was last year. So I'm gonna predict 12% light right now. 12% light on the 1418. That's the 1418. Almost 38 inches tall. Just so you're aware, that board is 4 feet wide. So we're well over 4 feet. The board's only 3 feet deep, but we're hanging out over this edge and real close to that edge. So our footprint's 4 by 3 almost, or our shadow, I guess. It should be upper 700s. I need to measure it. It's been a few days since I measured it, but it was in the mid 700s when I measured, and it's coming up on 60 days. It's still growing. They're all still putting on double digits. Let's look at the fast dude here. This is the fast grower. $10.49. Number 2. Number 1 you just saw went to the fair. This is a totally different looking pumpkin than that one, and it is fast. It's been growing very fast. I never got to that 30-pound range that I was hoping for, that I'd like to get, but I got mid-20s with this one, and it's just been hanging around 20 pounds a day for at least 15 days now. I'm about to lose the blossom end under the pumpkin, which I've never had happen before, but I know a lot of people have, and it's just fine as long as I keep it dry. It's a Haas, and it should be in the mid 7s also. It just passed its 55 day a couple days ago, and it was low 7s, I believe. So should be in the mid 7s. This dude was 120 pounds yesterday. Late comer. What I was trying to do was set a pumpkin on every plant in here about 20 days ago, so that when the time came to pick one for the fair, I'd have another one coming up behind it. And it ended up working out. This was the oldest set that I had. It wasn't old enough at the time to be taking any weight from the pumpkin, really, the main pumpkin. So I know that wasn't the cause. I got another one in there, it's about 50 pounds. Hopefully get those two a few hundred anyway. This one might get 300 or 400 if the weather holds out. Crossing my fingers, just trying to keep them going, keep them alive. The plants got a little light coloring here, but that's all the new growth. A little bit of manganese shortage maybe. Some new growth here. Overall, the dark green is beautiful. Plants look healthy. And pumpkins are growing.